Hey, welcome back to Christ Truth Hub. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do well to click your subscription button and then like this video so that YouTube can share or recommend this video to other people to watch. Stay tuned after the short break. Bye.
If we can say, oh Lord, I never knew this, but Lord, I'm going to build according to your pattern. I'm telling you, the work will progress. God will support something. When he knows we are building according to pattern, he'll bring all the resources, he'll bring all the wisdom, he'll bring all the strength, he'll bring all the power. Think about it. I didn't know I would still be able to address you tonight, honestly. Because, I left here very late last night and I got to the town by something maybe to 12. And this morning I got up after 5 and did some little things and got ready. Got to the church before 7. And all the time of Sunday scripture, I have to sit down there to listen to what they're teaching. And then I have to answer questions, all those services. I have to, sit down throughout the time of the preaching of Sinai. And then when he finished, I have to lead the prayer. We have to rush in here. We've gone through 5 services today. And, I'm just telling you so that you will know that God can strengthen a person to do his work. And I've not taken a bite this morning, and I don't feel hungry, I don't feel tired, I don't feel anything. And if you are ready, if you are willing, I can go on preaching to you for hours as I'm standing here. I don't even feel that I've done anything today. Why is God giving that strength? Oh, because he knows there is no idea of mine that I want to put into the thing. I just say, Lord, thy will be done. When God says sit down, I sit down. He says stand up, I stand up. He says, remove that block from there. That's not the place I want the block to be. I tell the believer, I tell that block, you are not supposed to be there. I remove the thing from the fellow, and the people get angry at me. They took my opportunity from me. I say, God, if they beat me, you are the one that pulled me into this. You are the one that told me to remove that block from there. When you are like that, God will give you strength, whatever it may be. I've had some of these people, they've come to me before, and I've got used to them. One of them came to me many years ago, and while he was talking to me in my sitting room, I was at the University of Lagos at that time, still lecturing. And he told me that he has some message from God. I said, all right, keep on speaking. So he started speaking that if I didn't believe what he believed, if I didn't go this way and that way and everything, and drop everything I was doing now, that God said he was going to do this and do this and do that. Oh, I said, I'm a child of God. God has not spoken that to me. He has told you, you can go your way. Until he tells me, I will keep on doing what I know he has shown me to do. Oh, he got mad at me. He said, we fasted, we prayed, and God gave us a message to come and tell you to abandon this thing, to remove signboard, to remove all that. And began to say, he said that God will deal with me, he will kill me. I said, wait, go and sit down. If I die, I go to heaven, no problem. So you cannot terrify me with God will kill me. That I'm not a person that will say, because you say somebody gave you prophecy that God will kill me, because of that now I will drop everything I know in the Bible and follow you. That I'm sorry, I don't walk that way. Then I began to talk to him. Eventually he went away, and later he came back again. Well, to cut a long story short, the work of God is still going on. He told me that everything will scatter, and myself I'll be so disappointed, and this and that. And I've been watching, following up his work. His work, I think, now has broken about 4 times. It divided, and then a small group with him. Another person, they divided again, divided again. But look at this one that God is doing. Another person came to me, and, he said, while we're talking together, he was doing his hand like this and smiling. So I said, why are you smiling? Oh, he said, you will not understand. I said, what's the matter? He said, a loving Jesus, beautiful Jesus is talking to me now. I said, here. He said, yes. He said, while he was talking to me now, his wife just took the car and went out now. He was demonstrating to me word of knowledge. Oh, I said, so that's word of knowledge. that somebody who is taking the car, God will tell you, I said, bye-bye. Then he looked at me and said, this one that you are doing will never last, will never stay. My brothers and sisters, that person, I can't even hear his name anymore now. You see, if you build according to pattern, and you count the cost, prophecies may come. People can terrify you and tell you this, and that. Stand where you are. Be a good soldier of Jesus Christ. You know, when I was in Mayflower, we had a scripture union at school, and I was in charge at that time. And you know, Ty was militant, atheistic principles. And I was brought up in that community, and I knew, and when Ty is against something, my is really against it. But, you know, we were a little bit familiar. And when I was at school, even before I became a Christian, I was religious. I used to read Bible a lot and fast a lot, even when I was unbeliever. 1959 was, you know, a time I read the Bible, I prayed, I fasted. I wasn't born again at that time. And, you know, Ty called me and said he had a report about me that I did something. And I said, no, I didn't do it. I was a young boy like this. And when he said, you did it. I said, no, sir. He called me to his office late at night. He allowed all of us to sleep. He came to wake me up. Militant principle. And then he took the whip and Ty, as a soldier before, when he wants to beat you, he can beat. And, you know, he beat me. It was hard and terrible. After beating me, he said, Kumuyi, you did it. And, you know, I was bleeding. And the marks are still on my body even now. And I was bleeding. I said, no, sir. He beat me again and said, you did it. I said, no, sir. He beat me again and said, you did it. You know, even as an unbeliever, I made up my mind. The truth is that I didn't do that thing. You want to beat me and kill me? Fine for you. Then, when he saw that I wasn't yielding, then he let me alone. And recently he came to see me at Bagada, just to look at, you know, what is going on. He said, Kumuyi, you have always been a person of principle. He said, I'm not a Christian. I don't, you know, agree with everything you say, but I respect you because you stand for what you know you believe to be true. When an unbeliever can come to tell you that they have dissuaded you, they have spoken to you, they have ridiculed you, they have persecuted you, they have done everything, because I grew up there. They sent me to university. When I came back, I spent 5 years there lecturing there, teaching there. Now, and I know everything that went on. Sometimes we'll come to the assembly like this, and they will talk about Bible, they will talk, and he has the English and the grammar. And they will use all the grammar on our scripture union, on our people there. And I will be there in the assembly. We get to the staff room, he will emphasize it again. He will print out, you know, outline and use big words distributed to teachers and students. And I was there, and I said, Lord, I'm a Christian, I will remain a Christian. More than 25 years have passed, and thank God, I'm still a Christian. You see, when you count the cost, and you say, come what may, I'm sticking out my neck, I will work for God. Come what may, I will work for God. Will you work for God? Don't let the devil terrify you. And they say, persecution is coming. Let it come. Are we the first people that will be persecuted? We shall overcome.